You don't always collapse when you burn out. Sometimes, you just slow down, quietly, like a screen fading to black, one pixel at a time. No alarms, no tears, just tired, but not the kind sleep fixes. The kind of tired that lives in your bones. Let's talk about it. At first, it's subtle. You forget birthdays. You cancel plans with vague excuses like just not feeling it today. Your favorite songs feel muted. Books you loved gather dust. Even laughter becomes a performance. All timing, no soul. It's not depression, not quite. It's something thinner, like a ghost version of you is walking around wearing your skin. Quiet burnout doesn't shout, it withdraws. The world barely notices you fading because you're still functioning, still showing up, still saying, I'm fine. But inside, you're unraveling. You open a message, read it 5 times, and still can't process what it says. You walk into a room, forget why you're there. You stare at your to-do list like it's written in another language. It's not laziness. It's not stupidity. It's neurofatigue. Your brain's CEO, the prefrontal cortex, has left the office. Stress hormones hijack your system like a bad manager with a megaphone. Now, your emotional brain is in charge, and it only knows how to scream, panic, and shut down. So you scroll. Doom scroll, actually. Not because you're interested. Out. Because your brain can't handle anything more complex than passive input. Remember when a walk used to clear your head? When pizza was a reward? When video games made time disappear? How everything fun feels like a chore? You start bargaining with yourself. If I go to dinner, I get to lie in bed tomorrow. Out. That's because your brain's dopamine system has checked out. Joy isn't just muted, it's missing. Scientists call this anhedonia. It sounds like a fantasy kingdom, but in reality, it's a chemical blackout. Even the things that used to light you up now feel gray. Why did that email feel like an attack? Why does the sound of someone chewing feel like nails on a chalkboard? Why are you ready to punch your Wi-Fi router? Because burnout activates your amygdala, your inner caveman alarm. You can't tell the difference between a bear attack and a buffering video. You're not overreacting. Your brain's fight or flight system is stuck on fight everything. Little annoyances feel like betrayals. Simple questions feel like interrogations. You don't have a short fuse. You have no fuse left. At night, your body is tired, but your mind, wide awake. Reviewing every mistake since 6th grade, writing imaginary arguments, predicting catastrophes that haven't even happened. Your cortisol is broken. It's supposed to rise in the morning and drop at night. But burnout flips the switch. Oh, it's screaming at 3 a.m. and snoozing at 10 a.m. Even when you sleep, you wake up feeling like you fought a war. Because you kind of did. In your head, 5 minutes feel like an hour. Whoa, 3 weeks disappear in a blink. You forget what month it is. Or what you had for dinner yesterday. Or when you last felt alive. This is what burnout does to time. It warps it, stretches it, blurs it. You're not lazy. You're running on emergency power. And every task feels like climbing a mountain in molasses. You look in the mirror. We don't recognize the person looking back. They look tired, hollow, not sad, just blank. You think maybe I've changed? You haven't. You're just offline. Temporarily disconnected from yourself. This might be the hardest sign to notice. It's not dramatic, it's not loud, but one day you realize you've stopped dreaming. You're no longer excited for the weekend, or your birthday, or even that trip you planned months ago. You're not suicidal, but you're also not fully alive. You're just enduring, getting through. One autopilot day at a time. Burnout isn't just being tired. It's not solved by one good night's sleep. It's a nervous system meltdown. Your brain, your body, is waving a white flag, and it's doing it quietly. Here's what no one tells you. You don't fix burnout with hustle. You heal it with softness, with slowness, with silence. You don't need motivation. You need permission. Permission to stop, to rest, to say, I can't carry this anymore. Healing doesn't mean quitting your job and moving to Bali. Sometimes it means drinking water, putting your phone down, sitting outside for 3 minutes without a goal. You start small, create micro moments of safety, and you let your nervous system remember what okay feels like. Burnout thrives in silence, in pretending, in smiling through the pain, but you're not crazy. You're not weak. You're just human. With a system that got overloaded. And the beautiful part, systems can reboot. Brains can rewire. You can come back. Not overnight. Not with one TED Talk, but one tiny step at a time. So take one today, even if that step, simply breathing.